Hi, I am Mrs. O'Neill. I am your student's AP Chemistry teacher. So this is what they see when they come to my virtual world. Whether they're in the classroom or online, this is kind of where I'm at. So a couple of things about my class. Each student needs a scientific calculator and a 3-ring binder. I've given them all the packet notes that they need for the entire course, just in case we do go totally virtual and I no longer have access to give them things. So a 3-ring binder is a perfect way to keep them nice and organized. They should have a textbook. A lot of them asked for a physical copy, and a handful of them just prefer the PDF version that is on the website, which I'll show you in a moment. Just a reminder to constantly check your PowerSchool for their academic performance. I know what I do with my own kids at home. I actually ask them and I have that conversation with them. Hey, pull up your grades, let's talk about this. And I also do a flipped classroom model, and I'll talk about that in a moment as well. And this really helps them, again, be self-sufficient and be successful on the AP exam in May. So the flipped classroom is really kind of taking your traditional classroom of teaching in the class and doing problems at home and flipping it. So really what they should be doing at home is the content, watching the videos that I personally made that has my content on it. And when we get to the classroom, we do the bookwork together. We have a discussion on that content and do the bookwork. So there are 2 things that I thought were interesting. If you want more information on the flipped classroom model, is a 20-minute video on TED Talk, and there's actually a article from Vanderbilt University about that. And where can you easily find this information? On my website. So if you go to the district website and you go to the high school page, under staff directory you find my name, and in the right you will see that there's a click to view my website. And on my website has those 2 things that I just talked about, the flipped classroom, as well as the textbook. There's that PDF version, as well as some other interesting things, like 5 steps to a 5 book about how to get a 5 on that AP exam. So again, this is an AP course, so this is a lot on them. This is a college level course. They need to want it and do things on their own. And most of these students I've had in Chem 1, and so this flipped classroom, this, hey, you learn the content, ask me questions and have a discussion, then do the bookwork together in class, is something that they are used to, something they are familiar with. So it's something that you can ask them about. There are, I think, about 4 or 5 students that are new, but I think they're catching on to what my style of teaching is. And in the past, it has been very beneficial to those students. Again, I am helping them prepare for the AP exam, and it doesn't mean that everybody gets an A in class is going to get a 5 on the exam. It really is whatever they put into it is what they're going to get out of it. I've had plenty of students who have had a B or C even in class, and at the end get that 4 or 5 on the AP exam. So it is something to have that discussion with your student. The best way to contact me is via email, and again, if you go to my website, on the right-hand side is the link or that email address. And just like the students, they get a "the end" slide at the very end of their notes that they are watching from my flipped classroom model. So again, happy chemistry.